Kirk Tuckwell here with Mastermind the Market, your real estate stats update for the Twin Cities area. Well, buyers beware and sellers scoot to the edge of your chair. What do I mean by that? We'll dive into that in just 1 second. But first, make sure you click on that subscribe button, like and share this video as well. We know that knowledge is power, and the more knowledge that you have about our Twin Cities market, the more that you can leverage that to your advantage. So again, click on that subscribe button. And also, if you like these videos, check out our Twin Cities Real Estate Show. It's on the CW23, Saturday mornings at 6:30, or you can just search TwinCitiesRealEstateShow.com and find all of our past shows there as well. All right, let's dive into the data. Showings per week, per listing, median sale price range, so that's the 250 to 500K price point. Jumped up quite a bit since my last video. I was out of town last week, so it was at a 6.86, then up to a 6.91, and then now at a 8.04. So velocity of the market has picked up a lot, as well as total number of showings, 3149 for the areas used, up to 3522. So this is going to move that market meter. We'll get into that in just 1 second. But looking at some other data points in the market right now, looking at new listings, did jump up a couple weeks ago while I was out of town, but then peeled back a little bit. So not great news for buyers, but it is typical for this time of year to slow down or plateau out a little bit. But we do expect that to start picking back up. So was it an 835? I know we had talked about it approaching that range, and then now down to 790 as to new listings in the market. Pending sales, though, on the rise, 551 up to 722. So this is bringing inventory kind of down to what I'm thinking is going to be probably the bottom of our market as far as inventory. So that is some good news for buyers out there. As we start to see more listings coming into the marketplace, that should start to bring that inventory back up. But for now, we're at the bottom pretty much, it looks like. So how does this affect the market meter? Well, yeah, it's on the rise. It jumped up. It was at a 7.42 up to an 8.97 and now at a 10. So transitioning this over to our market meter scale, we were right in about this range, and now at that extreme seller's market. So this is great for sellers. You're going to see a lot more of those multiple offer situations if priced correctly. There are still those homes out there, if you shoot over the bar, that you're not going to get that activity. So make sure you're really taking the time to price appropriately for the great market conditions that we have. Doesn't mean overpricing. Now, for buyers, it can be really competitive. So I said, sellers, be on the edge of your chair. I had a property this last week that had 48 offers that were I was competing with. So it can be pretty crazy out there, but that can also be very frustrating for buyers. So a recommendation for buyers out there in a market like this is look for the homes that make it past the first weekend on the market. This does not mean it's a bad house. It might just not have a whole lot of photos, so people are avoiding it, or just poor marketing quality, or they just overpriced it so people aren't looking at it. I'd much rather go into a house where I'm controlling all the cards as the one offer and negotiating and being able to negotiate and get it at a fair price than going into a situation maybe where it is that 48 offers on the house. That can be pretty tough to figure out exactly where it's going to go. So hopefully you found that information valuable out there. Recommendation for sellers, though, this market isn't going to last forever. And a lot of people think, oh, I want to wait until it's spring so I can show off my yard and my gardens. If you wait until it's green outside, you're going to miss out on some green. The peak week in activity last year was the week of March 21st. So you have a little time, but it does start to slow down after that. And for buyers, keep that in mind. Watch that showing per week activity. As that starts to ease back, that's going to mean it's going to start to get less competitive out there. Again, hopefully you found this information valuable. Take care, be safe, everybody, and have a great week.